body, making you just feed off dynamic flows and take heed. Need more information, homeboy, than just read. Hey, you can read all about the pure breed. You need on the check. I got that head nod that make you your neck.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and this is Paycor Stadium in downtown Cincinnati, Ohio. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the Cincinnati Bengals. Alongside Greg Olsen, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. Off we go from Cincinnati. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Here's Burrow going to begin this one with a pass. That's caught left side by Cooper. From up and down, just shy of the 40. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
On one, ready?
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
11, ready?
They'll run. It's the man from Virginia Tech, Facial Tinton. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game, where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
Burrow here on 2nd down. He'll get this complete left side to Johnston. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard, and sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
11, let's get set. 180.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Play action. Here is Leonard. Open man. That's Alec Pierce. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick 1st down. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. They'll fake the handoff, and here is Leonard.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. In motion is Warren. To the air on 2nd down. Here's Leonard. Open man, his tight end, Tyler Warren. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 72 yards. Touchdown, Indianapolis. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. The kicking team off for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Colts will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. Oh, he's got room past the 30. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. Set up the screen here for Tootin. And he is out of bounds. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are.
Here we go.
It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
He'll dump this out wide to Tootin. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way. Every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now in that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
A first catch there for Chase, and he's got a first down to go with him.
It's a really critical conversion here, because after not scoring on your opening drive, you just can't afford to follow that up with a 3 and out. So you find yourself down 7-0. Sustain.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. The UCLA man, the former first-rounder, R2G in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7.
On 1, ready? Gun. Dot. 180. 11.
Second down, Burrow. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And
On 1, ready?
instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity, but with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range. Here's Ryan Rico now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. Oh, he lands it at the right spot, just at the wrong spin. He goes into the end zone, touchback, and the ball's coming out to the 20-yard line. With the former K-State product, DJ Giddens. And a nice run there. He'll get 8 to the 28-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's 2nd and 2. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Whoa! He's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
18 Cardinal, Cougar 19.
In motion is Warren. They'll stay on the ground. And he dances away from one defender on his way. Gain of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
Let's go. 70 Lion.
They'll throw. It's Leonard. They'll try to set up the screen here. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. 10 yards to pick up there, and that'll get him a new set of downs. Downs goes in motion. 1 quarter in the books. It's the Colts out to the early lead. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. The Colts with the football to start this 2nd quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Ready. Here we go, set.
In motion is Warren. Off the play fake, it is Leonard. Left side, that is caught by Warren. And he's in. What a try. Tyler Warren. Touchdown, Indy. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. Extra point try forthcoming. The kick is good. And the Colts move out on top, 14-0.
Bengals not bad.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down to the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Here we go. White down.
Drive will start on the ground, and he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Here's 3rd and 2.
Here we go.
Burrow. He's got the hook up there to Cooper. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
That's to Cooper again. And it's going to be taken down right at midfield. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
1st and 10.
Here we go. 11. Tank.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it?
That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
Here's Leonard now throwing on 1st and 10. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. And the Bengals are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
On one, ready? 11, 11, 11. Here we go. Stop.
Play action now. It's Burrow. Now the ball thrown deep for Johnston. He's got it! And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. That is a big play for Cincinnati. 62 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Here we go. Wide 80.
On 1st down, Burrow. Another catch there for Johnston. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Over the middle of the big target pass. And he'll be marked down at the 7th, and it will set up 1st and goal.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
Only a yard there. Tackle made at the 5. Here comes 2nd and goal. Looks like we have an injured Colt on that play. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment.
On one, ready?
Ball right on the 5-yard line. 2nd down and goal.
Here we go. Wide 8.
Here's Burrow. That is hot. And a big collision there. Down near the goal line. Keeps him out of the end zone.
3 yards.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal.
And he's in. Touchdown, Bengals. That's his 8th touchdown of the season.
That was a big-time answer by this offense, and they really needed it. I mean, this game, it looked like it was starting to get away, didn't it, Mike? I mean, now it's up to their defense. And they get a stop of their own so they can get their offense back out there, get the ball back, and try to build off this last drive.
The TD on is McPherson to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
At the 44-yard line.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he is planted. Backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the 1st down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd.
And on 3rd down, that ball is complete.
A little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
No return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and it amounts to the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Talking about on this side like we had to go. If you don't agree, ask the streets and your big 5 there, you already know.
11, 11, 11. Here we go, here we go. 180.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. That's hard. And he's going to take this one all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
Ashton Doolin now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
He'll get this quickly to Warren on the RPO. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Indianapolis.
Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
He'll look deep, left sideline. And it'll be in and out of his hands. It's incomplete.
You know me, Mike. I'm going to sit up here and try to defend my tight ends any chance I get. I think this one's right on the borderline. I think that's a play he thinks he should have caught. I think his coach knows he probably could have caught it. But that was a tough one. That was no guarantee. So continue to find ways to generate open space downfield. Give him another shot, because more often than not, he's going to make that play.
That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. In motion is Warren. To throw on 1st and 10. Leonard. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds after a gain of only a couple.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Throwing again is Leonard. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. And Mitchell, the intended target. And it's going to be 3rd down. Leonard to throw again. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down. The coach now going to send out their field goal unit. Spotted at the 45. This is a 55-yard attempt. That is not going to do it. Tried to bite off a lot with that one. It's no good. And the score remains level.
Man, that's just tough on an offense, Mike. I mean, you work so hard to get in position to take the lead. It just doesn't work out.
Who's good set? Stop.
Burrow now to throw on first down. He'll set up the screen to Bruno. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
This is a great opportunity now for the offense to really seize control of this game. You just saw their opponent miss a field goal try, come out aggressive on the ensuing possession, strike deep early. Now see if they can put this drive together and end it with some points.
Here we go.
A first down throw for Burrow. He'll get this complete left side to Johnston. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their second. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
I'm one, right?
Here comes second and 4.
Gun. Stop. 12. What is? Stop.
To throw is Burrow. That'll be complete to Tipton. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. So now the Bengals use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1.
At the 23-yard line.
So now they'll send out Evan McPherson for this field goal try. This from 40 yards out. McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals move out in front. The new score, 17-14. Halftime coming close. And not much time left as this one is kicked away. Anthony Gould now to return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
The Colts take over first down and 10 at their own 29-yard line. Okay, ready?
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
3 points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Ready up!
On first down, Leonard. That one complete to Pierce. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Going to get a stoppage here. We have an injured Bengal on the field. Ball on the 39. Here's second and a couple. action. Now it's Leonard. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. 25 yards, the pickup there. That's good for a Colts first down. Here's a run up the gut. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
To the air on second down. Here's Leonard. Picked by Demetrius White. And the Bengals are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Here we go. 11, 11, 11, 11. 180. 180.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
180.
Second down. Burrow. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. A tough spot. Third and long.
Here we go. 180.
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. And this is going to be incomplete. And it's great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. On the return is Gould. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down.
32-yard line.
They'll fake the handoff, and here is Leonard. Open man downfield, it's Mitchell. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. Going back in the backfield. We'll get the carry here. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. 2 nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Off the play fake, it is Leonard. He's got it inside the 5. And he's going to be taken down. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
To the goal line and in. Tyler Warren. Touchdown, Colts. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game. And number 12 on the year. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
safe kick taken at the 5. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. And he'll take it back for the touchdown. What a tremendous mistake there. You want to secure the ball and give it to your offense, not give it up to the other team for a touchdown.
Dan, I think this is the fine line that all kick returners face, Mike. I think they all want to be impact players. When they get the ball in their hands, they think every play can be 6. But sometimes you got to know when it's over. You got to make sure at the end of this play, my offense is able to take the field and maintain possession. In this case, not only do you turn it over, you give them a quick touchdown on the other side.
And this will work out quite well because he'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
30-yard line.
Gun.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. To the outside, it's looked in by Chase.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
They go play action for Burrow. Now the ball thrown deep for Johnston. And good running on the return. It'll help him out. Get the ball right around the 45-yard line.
And this is what comes when you decide to attack outside the numbers. You have to have a quarterback that's A, willing to make tough throws, and B, the arm strength to do it. He has the arm. Just think that one was a little too reckless, and they end up with a big interception.
To the left side, that's caught by Mitchell. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
So every team practices this on both sides of the ball. They call it sudden change. So in this case, the offense takes the field quickly following the defensive takeaway, and now you want to get off to a fast start, generate a quick play, and spark your possession, and it's exactly what they're able to do here, picking up that first down.
And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. Second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 8. In motion is Warren. Leonard now on 2nd down. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Logan Wilson.
Intercepted. The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
11. Wide 80.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
11, Thomas. Can.
Burrow here on 2nd down. Passing right side, and Chase has it. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. Burrow finds Chase for a big one. That goes for 58.
On one, right?
So they move inside the 20. 1st and 10 at the 18.
Here we go. 11.
Now, Burrow. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Indy.
So in those one-on-one situations, Mike, so often the quarterbacks love attacking those guys in single coverage. The problem is, if you're not perfect with your ball placement and your timing, and that defensive back gets his hands on the ball, there's no one around to make the tackle, and he's off to the races.
35. Bengals 17.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Let's get set. 180. Stop.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
And again, it's their inability to prevent negative plays. It's a big reason, Mike, why they find themselves trailing in this game. First play of the series, they already put themselves in a massive hole.
He'll complete that to his fullback. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
That's good for a Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Play action now. It's Burrow. Now the ball thrown deep for Johnston. And that is incomplete. They try to sneak a deep ball in there to wrap up the quarter, but time has expired, and the third has come to an end.
On 1, ready?
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow now. That's caught left side by Cooper. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 36.
Gun. Stop. 180. Stop.
Burrow. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
11, mighty. Here we go. 180. 11. Stop.
Now 2nd down throw for Burrow. Throwing right. That's Johnston. Out of bounds, but in business. They mark him down near the 2. That is a big play for Cincinnati. It's a gain of 34. Newton. Touchdown. Lights still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Here's Gould on the return. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
Play action. Here is Leonard. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete. Going to get a stoppage here. We have an injured Bengal on the field.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far. You know at this point the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
He'll take a deep shot for down. That is harsh. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be first and goal. They've got it at the 3. Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
Is into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Touchdown, Colts.
Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
42. Bengals 24.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
7-yard line.
Let's get set. 180. Place hot. Hot. Stop.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Now the ball thrown deep for Johnston. And the Colts are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10.
It makes sense to try to push the ball downfield, Mike, and go to the air when you find yourself trailing by this deficit. But it also makes you very predictable. You see the defense, they're in nickel personnel, extra defensive backs on the field. It gets that much harder to throw when the defense knows it's coming.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. It's a pick number 3. Brings up second and 7.
In motion is Warren. On the toss, they'll run. Finding room across midfield. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. A gain there of 20. First down, Indianapolis.
It's a gain of 20. And the Colts first down.
In motion is Warren. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And this time they are ready for it. Throw for a loss. And it's second down. To throw is Leonard. Here's a deep shot for Pierce. And he will get into the end zone. Alec Pierce. Touchdown Colts. That his second TD catch of the season. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the 4th.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
Colts 49, Bengals 24.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin
At their
there.
own 25-yard line.
MT, 11 MT. Here we go, here we go.
A first down throw for Burrow. That's over the middle, taken in by Cooper. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Sending it downfield for fans. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
On one, ready? Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And he is going to score! A pick 6 for the touchdown. The extra point try forthcoming. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 2, ready? Here we go, here we go.
On first down, Burrow. Oh, he puts another ball up for grabs, and this one's also intercepted. That's the linebacker, Zaire Franklin.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the... book, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
In motion is Warren. Found a first down run. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. From the 24 now, here's second down and 7. They'll stick with him again. Oh, he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line.
Coach now going to send out their field goal unit. This a 44-yard attempt. He pushed this one to the right. No good. And they are not able to add on to their big lead.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
On one, ready? Let's get set.
Modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
At the 36-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Here we go.
And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up third and 5.
Gun.
this one on the ground. A pickup of 12 yards. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
A gain of 12 yards.
Typically in a third down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass, but give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
4 yards. That's another.
Right back to him on first down. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10.
Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
11 mighty. 11 mighty.
To throw is Burrow. Moving outside the pocket, just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Here we go.
Second down, Burrow. He's got it at the 7. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down. Ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal. Back to throw, Burrow. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Here we go. One final play. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball. And right now, the timing, the spacing, it's just not.
And it's going to be some points here at the finish line. This is a touchdown. They fought till the end, but still will come up short.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
The final act now of this football game, the extra point. So this one, a win for the visiting Colts. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago. Game they really did struggle.